Aloha, Organic Conrad here. Day 24, 90-day juice fast. Just had 3 pints of white pineapple juice, putting me at 10 pints for the day. So I'm going to have 3 coconuts right now. It's going to put me up to 12. Because let's pour all 3 into one glass. So let me just set the camera down somewhere. And then I'll just pop open all these coconuts. There we go, wonderful. Machete over here. Oh, right. There we are. And I'm just going to pop open these coconuts and pour the water in here and have one. Two. There we are. Piece of meat was in the hole, so I didn't want to pour it out. So I was talking yesterday with Crunchy about the whole oxygen on the airplanes deal, right? So like British manners and airplane etiquette, right? So there you've got the 2 different ends of the extreme, right? So one extreme is British manners. You must make sure the whole world is happy before you can serve yourself. That's British manners. And then there's the airplane theory. Get yourself your bloody oxygen before anybody else. Speaking of which. So I'm going to take this analogy to the next level, right? The Earth is our airplane. We are always on our airplane. The airplane is crashing. The whole bloody Earth has told everybody else on the Earth that the Earth is crashing. Like we were an airplane, right? That we're going to crash into the ground, except we're not crashing into the ground, we're dying. Because all the things that have happened, right? I'm not mentioning them because I don't believe in them and I don't want to manifest them anymore. So the Earth is that airplane. And we're dying. And somebody came along and handed me the bloody oxygen. John Rose. He came along and he handed me the oxygen. He'd already grabbed it for himself. He's breathing on it hard. But he's got it, and he's on it, and it's on him, and he's alive, and he's there. And now he's come back into the Plato's Cave, like he says. Look it up. Go back into Plato's Cave. Save the other people. So he's gone back in, and he saved people. And he saved me. He did. He saved me. I was lost. I was just like you, listening to me right now. No idea. But now I know. Now I know. Now I've got that oxygen tank. Problem was, I breathe it, and then I see everyone else and they're not breathing it. No one else around me is breathing it. Oh, I guess I don't need it anymore. I don't need it. No one else has it. And then boom, start eating the bad food, and you're just exactly back to square one again. Just what you started. And then you've even forgotten how good you felt on day 90. Forgotten how good juicing cleaned you out. Fortunately, when I did my second juice fast, I told other people about it. I boasted. And I remember, very clear, I remember Crunchy coming up to me and asking me, being intrigued about it, wanting to do it, but I just didn't really have the interest in helping him. I was too busy putting my own oxygen mask on. It was like, yeah, I want to help you, but I've got to help myself first. And that's what it was, really, is that I'm now that I'm putting on my own oxygen mask for the third time, I'm realizing it's important to tell other people, get yours on. It's over here. This is the oxygen mask. I've got it. I know what it is. Everybody get some of this oxygen mask. It's here. It's available, and it's almost free if you live somewhere in the tropics, especially this time of year. But like I said in the last video, it's easy. It's easy. It's easier than preparing these crazy, extravagant cooked meals that we've been trained to think we need to eat. It's easier than that. And it's healthier. And with the right amount of people doing it, it'll become cheaper and cheaper. Because supply and demand, supply and demand, supply and demand, right? McDonald's says a cheeseburger for 99 cents because there's so much demand for that particular product. If everybody wants orange juice, price of a pint of orange juice will drop out the bottom. It'll be like 50 cents for a pint of orange juice. There'll be oranges growing everywhere. Everybody will be about it. There'll be overabundance of fruit, and it won't be a deal anymore. It won't even be a consideration. Everybody will be drinking their oxygen mask, drinking their juice, getting their oxygen mask. Right? And that's it. That was it. So, British manners, height of conditioning, oxygen mask on the airplane, height of survival. There's no space for British manners in survival. And there's no space for survival in British manners. So we've got to get rid of one of them. And survival is way more important. So I'm grabbing my oxygen mask right now, day 25, and I'm breathing hard. And I think it's important for me to tell everybody that. Tell everybody, try. Get your oxygen mask. You can do it too. I can't necessarily be there to feed you the juice, but I'm here to tell you what to juice. I'm here. You can go back to my videos. You can copy what I've done. You can give me a note on, you can give me a comment, down below. Ask me a question. I'm happy to answer a question. Give me a direct message. I'll definitely answer that for sure. Right? There are people out there who want to help. And you'll find if you concentrate all your finances towards it, you can afford it. You can. Everybody can afford it. It's just eliminating things in your life that aren't necessary so that you can. Right? Find out what you can cut out. Do your budget and cut out everything you can so that juicing and fruit becomes priority number one. Okay. I think I've covered British manners good and well on this one. Yeah, that's it. So, thanks for listening. Thanks for considering juicing. Thanks for being with me here on day 25, if you're one of those. Yes. Really, yeah, like, good for you, man. Well, wow. Like, I'm learning monomealing. That's my new thing. Like, I've been combining juices a lot, but I think it's key to try and keep them separate. Do one whole, one this and that, one. There are some things like kale. It's just, you need so much kale to make a pint of kale juice. It's ridiculous. And it tastes terrible. So there are exceptions to that rule. Like, I think I'll put pineapple in my kale juice. But hey. If you can handle the taste of the kale and you grew it yourself and it's really sweet, hey, then that, there are ways around these things. That's the thing, isn't it? Juicing may not taste very good when you're buying it from Whole Foods or Walmart, Winco, wherever you're buying it from, Costco, Safeway. Right? It's still vegetables, it's still juice. It's maybe not be the highest energy juice, but hey, like I said before, juice is better than not juice. Every day of the week, don't matter what kind of juice it is. No, it does. Well, fresh juice, no pasteurized, no cooked, freshly squeezed, right there in front of you. Drunk right there. Okay. So, I'm Raw Organic Conrad. I'm on a 90-day juice fast. I am drinking nothing but juices, freshly squeezed juices. No solid food, no cooked food for 90 days, which means 25 days in, I have 65 days left. I don't want you to share any of my videos. I don't want you to like any of my videos. I want you to juice. Organic